Releasing the Supernatural by Bishop Oyedepo Chapter 13b. In the process they magnify their problems out of proportion and get bitter with God. With this kind of negative orientation they see only their needs and what He has not done. Jesus said, "Blessed is he who is not offended in me." Jesus means to say that cursed is he who is offended in Him. If you won't cultivate an attitude of appreciating what God has done in your life, you are courting a curse, reversal of His blessings. A positive attitude towards your situations will bail you out. It will make you perpetually grateful that your situation is not worse. If you don't have as many clothes as you want, thank Him that at least you are not naked. If you are unemployed, thank Him that you are even qualified to look for a job. What if you were a mental case? Would you have been able to go to school? That you are a potential candidate for employment is reason enough to appreciate Him. If you don't praise Him for that joy you have now, no one will remember to promote you. If you don't thank Him for your one-room apartment, that's where you'll die. When you thank Him for what He has done, you provoke Him to do more. Whatever you are passing through right now is immaterial. God is waiting for you to acknowledge Him genuinely for His previous acts. When you do this, He will then perfect His plans and purposes for your life. He is never moved by prayers that are unaccompanied with thanksgiving. As you share testimonies of His doings in your life, He makes sure that He organizes for another experience that will bring another testimony. Don't wait until He does what you want Him to do before you praise Him. Worship God in spirit and in truth, not on contract. If you keep waiting till He does something spectacular before you acknowledge Him, you'll wait till eternity. People who adore Him in spite of happenings, end up with explosive testimonies. It's time to enter into the realm of unconditional acknowledgement of God and His doings. The will of God is for you to give thanks in everything. In Hebrew 10 verse 36 we read that it is only after we have done His will that we obtain the promise. Until you do His will, don't expect to obtain the promise. But as you do it, every obstacle will begin to give way. I have proved this for several years, and friend, it works. 14. Maintaining the flow. God's presence is the magnetic force that causes an instantaneous release of the supernatural. You must learn to live in the reality of His presence every day. God is with you all the time, wherever you might be. He does not leave you to fend for yourself once you are born again. When confronted with evil, therefore, don't face it like an ordinary man.